Are you afraid of making mistakes when you speak English? Maybe this fear only comes up when you're in important meetings or some situation at work. Perhaps you have to go and meet some important people. You could be in a new job and you've got to make relations with colleagues, or you have important decisions to make. You have to influence key people. Perhaps you're facing your clients. You need to speak to them and be clear, be confident. But this causes you all kinds of fear, especially when it comes to making mistakes. And if so, of course, that's perfectly normal. But I want to share some insights that I learned today listening to a podcast by Jay Shetty. And he made this analogy between falling over in public and falling over in private when you know nobody can see. And of course, you can imagine when you fall over in a public place, what's the first thing you do? You look around, you make sure no one has seen, and if they have, you brush yourself down quickly, smile, make nothing of it. Whereas if you fall over in private, or where you know nobody has seen, you're more likely to focus on the pain, focus on what happened, on the wound, focus on how you made this mistake and whether you're okay, and what you can do to prevent that in future. Which of course is a much more productive way to think about it. And when it comes to English learning and creating that safe space, that's what I do in my one-to-one coaching sessions. That's what I aim to do. First and foremost is to provide this environment, which is a safe place for you to experiment, to make mistakes, to learn new ideas, and to test them out. And my job is to notice those mistakes, yes, but not judge, certainly not to jump in and judge you and make you feel bad about it, but to give you feedback in a timely way. And that could be on the spot, straight away, or I could allow you to finish the sentence you're saying, give you feedback at the end, or I could give it you in a summary form at the end of the session. All of these have their own uses. If it's something I give later, one of the things I do is record the sessions so that you'll be able to take in my feedback, go back and listen to what you said in the first place and compare those two things and make adjustments and improve your self-awareness. Do that self-reflection. The next level, once you get more comfortable, is to come into the group classes. In these situations, you're with people who are in the same boat as you. They're learning, they want to improve, but you don't know these other people, at least at first. So it's a more realistic situation. You need to speak to them, you need to judge the room, assess the room, and express yourself. But it is still a more safe place that you can experiment, you can try new phrases, new vocabulary, without worrying too much. So you can have that next level of experience, which is closer to a real life situation, maybe a pressure situation like an interview or an important meeting. So these are ways that you can come then to embrace the mistakes that you make, to learn from them, to know that these are the important learning experiences, and to really take advantage of those and get the most out of them. And if you can do that, then you will see your English fluency improve step by step, and you'll make great leaps forward. So I hope that's been helpful, that little insight for today. Thanks for listening, and see you very soon.